guys, Holland227 here, back to do another video. If I look a little bit flushed and full, because I just had some delicious pizza prepared by my wife, which I thank her for. This video is going to be a pickups video. I know I've done an unboxing video before this one, and I have another unboxing to do, but I wanted to kind of mix it up a little bit and do a pickups video. So let's go ahead and get started. This first game is the only new gen game that I have. Wife and I were shopping at Target a couple nights ago. May have been yesterday or the night before. I don't remember. Anyway, I knew this game had taken a price drop at GameStop down to like $12.99 brand new, and I knew Target beginning of every month they mark down their clearance, and I remember seeing this game on clearance at 30%. Well, it went down to 75% off, so I paid $7.48 for this, and it's Advanced Wars: Days of Ruin. I had Advanced Wars. In fact, I think I still do have it for the Game Boy Advance, and I loved it. But it was a bit cartoonish and childish. A buddy of mine said this is a little bit more adult-oriented, more gruesome and gripping. On the back says, on a planet devastated by an apocalyptic meteor shower, one band of survivors must unite to save the last remnants of humanity. So that storyline seems to be a lot better. I remember having a lot of fun with Advance Wars on the Game Boy Advance. I can't wait to give this one a try. Hopefully soon. I have so many games lined up. Now these next games are a big jumble of games I picked up over the past couple of weeks. I'm going to go ahead and start with NES carts. I picked up all of these today. I picked up in 3 different areas. The first 2 I picked up at a Goodwill, and they were $1 a piece. The first one was SNK's Little League Baseball Championship Series, and the other one is Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf. So 2 sports games, nothing major, but I didn't have them, so it was good to add to my collection. They were $1. These next 3 were $2. I got from a shop I've been to before. It looks like they got some more games in because they had a lot more stock in this time around. So for $2 I got Abadox Deadly Inner War, which I don't have. Evidently somebody put a big Q on the back, so that's awesome. I've got Kabuki Quantum Fighter, which I have no idea what this game is about. I have never seen nor played this game, so this one should be neat. Try out. And then this other game I got for $2. I didn't realize I already had it. I forgot to take my lists with me, and if any of you caught an Eskillium video a while back, you can go to this website, Digislash Press, I think it is, or Digibunny Slash, or something. Oh, here it is. It's digitpress.slashbunny.com, and you can print out lists to keep track of all your games. But I forgot to take this list with me. I usually always take it with me when I go out, and there I picked up inadvertently, where'd it go? A second copy of Mission Impossible. It was only $2, so I'm not too disappointed in that, but it stinks that I bought a second copy of this. I thought that I had owned Mission Cobra, and so I was like, oh, Mission Impossible, I don't have that one. Turns out I don't own Mission Cobra, I own Mission Impossible. So now I have my second copy of Mission Impossible, so it's going to go into the trade pile. So if anybody's looking for a copy of Mission Impossible from the NES, hit me up. I've got an extra copy available, and with the exception of one little scuff in the corner, it's in pretty good shape. It looks like some paint spackle on the back, but it looks in good shape. I'll of course test it out. And this last one, this was a new place I found, and it took about 45 to 50 minutes to get there. And and this place was in the middle of nowhere. Um, it was definitely in what you would call the ghetto part of town. It was definitely run down. You go into the shop, you know that the guy. Um, it looked like it's been in business for years. I found it. I just happened to be on Craigslist one day looking up in the video game section, and this guy had posted an online flyer for his business. And I guess it's been in business for at least about 10 years, it said. And I had never known it to exist, so we drove down there today. And it's in the middle of nowhere, and you can tell it's a bad area because this guy's only open from noon to 3 on a Saturday. He doesn't have any hours that go into nighttime, and he doesn't open until the sun is up. He had a lot of stuff in his store. He had a lot of DVDs, he had a lot of Blu-ray, used Blu-ray discs, a good chunk of Blu-ray. He had a ton of NES carts. The only problem with the NES carts were that majority of them were duplicates of ones I already had. He had some I didn't have, but I wasn't looking to spend a lot of money in there. I know I got this card I'm about to show you and 3 Super Nintendo games that I'm going to show you. But I would like to go back there again sometime and check it out because he had a lot of stuff. He had a ton of PS2, a ton of GameCube, and I didn't even have time to really look through those. But he was pretty reasonable price. Unless the game had a sticker on it for the Nintendo, it was $3, flat out $3. And I saw some copies of games that probably go for $8, $9, $10, but I didn't pick them up because I already had them. But this one, I don't know what it goes for, but I'm sure it goes for more than $3. And it is Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers for the Nintendo. Used to be owned by someone named Tyler. I can't make out the last name. And then it was owned by somebody else. There's all kinds of writing on the back. $3. Never played it. I'm assuming it's probably going to be a platformer, but I've always found Disney games are good. I liked Darkwing Duck. I like DuckTales, Tailspin, so I assume this one's going to be good. Speaking of that place, and moving on to the next section, I got some Super Nintendo games here. The main one I want to show you out of this one is he had a separate copy of this game in his case for $14.99, and I couldn't see spending that money for it. I know that's what it goes for, but I already own a copy of this game. But he had another section of Super Nintendo games that said $5. He didn't have a lot that really appealed to me, but I found this one kind of buried in the back, and it's Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. And the only reason I can think he maybe charged only $5 for it is the top of the label crease is a little worn out. I'm going to have to pop it in and see it is. Now, it's not an original printing because it's one of the bestseller ones. But this makes my second copy of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and if the battery works on it and save, this one is definitely up for trade too. Because I've been seeing this more and more. The price is starting to come down a little bit on it. But I do have this for trade. I know a lot of people are looking for this game, so this is another one that I have an extra copy of. Also for $5, I picked up D-Force, and I used to love this game when I was a kid. I don't have it. I didn't have it anymore. Now I do. D-Force. This game is really great. If you see this somewhere, pick it up. You won't be disappointed. And then this last game was one that I have never heard of, so I knew I was going to have to pick it up. Because just from the name it looks interesting. And I come home and research and found out it was an RPG. Didn't even know it was an RPG. By looking at its cover, I could probably guess it was RPG, but it's Arcania. And I've never seen this game, so I came home, I did a YouTube search on it, seeing that it's a RPG, kind of like a Shining in the Darkness, which I have for the Genesis, and I like. So those were all $5.